we got a pretty good bit to get done around here. I'm getting the chicken feed right now and taking it out to the shed. We got a pretty good bit to get done around here over the next couple of days. We are planning a little getaway, vacation, trip, whatever you want to call it. And there's some things to get done around here before we go and do that. Some things that need to be harvested out of the garden, things that need to be preserved, things we've already harvested that need to be preserved, getting some things situated with the chickens, just ironing out all these things over the next day or two before we head out and take a break. I thoroughly enjoy all of the things that we have going on around here and love being home and love taking care of our animals and our gardens and all of those things. But when the opportunity presents itself, it's fun to get away for just a little while. It's going to be kind of a long, extended weekend getaway that we're doing. And we have somebody that's going to come and take care of the animals. Mom will be here. She's going to join us over the weekend, but she'll be here for the most part to take care of the animals. And then I'll have somebody come. There's one day that we'll need to have somebody else come and do it. So they'll be well taken care of, and we'll get us a little break and relax and chill for a little while. No chilling right now though. Things to get done. So what's on the list of things to accomplish? And I may not get all this done, I may not get all this done, but we're going to do the most we can and prioritize. Chickens need to be moved around, coops need to be moved around, chickens need to be moved around. We need to do some cleaning and freshening up in the coops. Had a lot of rain lately, and it's just, it makes a mess. And so we need to clean things up and get them all freshened up and happy. Some things that need to be done in the garden. We've got some tomato plants that need to come out of the ground. The tomato plants that I added are doing good. We got some that are done. They need to come out. And just kind of some cleaning up. We got pink eye purple whole peas that need to be picked and canned. And we've got corn that needs to be picked and put in the freezer. We've put, I was counting, I think we've done right at 50 ears of corn in the freezer already, and I need to do at least that much more to get us through. It's kind of that balance between how much corn do we want to have to eat for the year and how much freezer space do I want it to take up. Maybe if we have plenty, I'll can some corn as well, but I want to go ahead and get some in the freezer, and it needs to be picked before we go. So we'll work on that stuff. I'm sure there's other things that need to be done, but those are the things that are like up there on the top of the list. Oh, cucumbers. We have a ton of cucumbers that are already picked and in the house, and we need to can those. Probably make some pickles. I've made pickle relish, some other things. We may make some more pickles. Up, hang on. I'm sweating. Camera's fogged up. It is not, and we're in the shade. It's not the time of day really to be working on this stuff, but when there's a lot you got to get done, you do it. And we'll take breaks and stay hydrated and stay in the shade as much as we can. What you're going to see us reinforcing here and working on here is the bottom of this chicken run. We have not had a problem in a very, very, very long time with predators in our chickens. However, over the last week, we had a very tough experience where something got 9 of our chickens. So we have taken several steps to work on preventing this from happening again and making sure our chickens are safe. And I'm going to talk to you about some of those things in just a minute. We care about our chickens a lot, y'all. They mean a lot to us, and so that was a very tough experience, and we're doing everything we can to protect them. We had something get into this coop right here that we're putting some extra reinforcement on. We had something get in it and get all of the chickens that were in it. It was tough. It was tough. So now we're trying to make sure that we put some extra reinforcement. We've also put like a motion detected camera out here so we can keep a check. We've put a flashing light, a motion censored light, makes sound and flashes. We're gonna get one of Justin's shirts and hang it up out here. Just doing everything we can to encourage whatever it was to go find somewhere else to get its food. It was tough. We lost 9 chickens. This is the first time. Once before we've had something get in a pen, a dog get in a pen and get several chickens. Somebody laid an egg. But this was the first time in a long time that anything like that had happened. And it makes me nervous. It makes me nervous to put more chickens in this pen. But we're gonna do everything we can. That's all we can do. And try to make it extra secure, keeping an eye on everything with the camera, putting up everything we can to deter and send whatever it is on its way. But we've got to work on extra security. So what we're doing is wrapping an extra round of chicken wire around this and getting everything zip tied real well. What? Maybe. Right, we came around with an extra layer of chicken wire all the way around the bottom. Some places this has up to 3 layers of chicken wire. I am doing my very best to protect these chickens the best that I can. Let me show you another thing that we're doing. We're taking some of these stones that we had, these pavers, and we're putting them across areas that might be a little more susceptible, like across the back. And yes, I love for things to be beautiful, but sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, the more important thing is that it's practical. Practicality before beauty. And if they can both work together, then there you go. Well, we have gotten a lot accomplished so far, and we're not done yet. We got all the chicken coops cleaned out and freshened up. We picked I don't think I pulled the camera out, but we picked some of the pink eye purple whole peas. There wasn't as many ready as I thought there was, so we'll probably actually have those for dinner tonight. And then we also picked, I think we counted 60 ears of corn, and we're going to shuck that tonight. Maybe go ahead and put it in the food saver bags. We'll have to see. But for sure, I'm going to go ahead and shuck it tonight. I came to the store, that's where I'm at right now, to get a few things that we need to put in the camper for our upcoming trip. I got a Kroger order coming tomorrow night, and I don't know what order these videos are going to go up in. You may see that before you see this one. I don't know, but I've got a Kroger order coming. There were a couple of things I forgot to put on it, and then I wanted to come get my own produce, so came to the store, got that. Another thing I can mark off my list. Now I'm gonna go home and work on that corn some more. I have gotten a lot accomplished today, and that's because Audrey has been a huge help. She is always willing to jump in and help and do whatever she can. And she's been there trucking along right beside me all day long. And Justin actually took off all week this week. And so there's some things that he's going to get done. But he let me go outside today and work, and Audrey helped me because she wanted to. And he kept the babies in the house, kept them occupied, and got them to nap and all that good stuff. And that makes a big difference when you're trying to get stuff done. Have somebody that can, you know, help out. Went ahead and got myself cleaned up. And now I'm staying inside with the little ones. And Justin is going to take some time outside. I think he's going to cut the grass and do some different things. And then once it cools off a little bit, I think we'll sit on the porch and take care of that corn. I'm getting these peas going, and I thought I would show you this new pepper grinder. Let me scoot you back a little. Thought I would show you this new pepper grinder that Peppermate sent me, and I've been using this for a week or so now, and I love this. Plus you can get it in all kinds of colors to match your kitchen. They had it in black and white. You could even do salt and pepper. Black and white, blue, red. They had a transparent one so you could see the peppercorns. They also have some spices on their website. I'll leave it linked down in the description box for you. But this is so nice. You just turn this crank, and there's a ceramic grinder. Your pepper goes right in the bottom. You can add it in. There you can see the peppercorns in the top. And I was needing another pepper grinder and had been looking when they reached out to me, and so I took a look at these and I was like, yeah, I want to try that so I can let y'all know what I think about it. I'm really liking it. These peas smell like my mama and papa's house. And it makes me so happy. Look how pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? She fly. Fly wants it too. That is a sink full of beautiful corn. We gotta finish cleaning it up. And Audrey and Huddy went out to the melon patch and got this watermelon. We're gonna cut into it and see what it looks like. This is the season of garden things everywhere. It's that time of year. It's a window full of tomatoes. There was a watermelon on the counter, but I put it in the refrigerator. Sink full of corn, cucumbers, peppers, squash, and melons. Things everywhere, and I'm so thankful for it.
Oh, nice!
Yay!
a first ever watermelon.
And I was right. It is the orange ones. Oh, it's so pretty.
First ever
Oh, and it smells good.
First ever watermelon.
Tastes good.
Papa.
Hey, Wyatt, can you give me thumbs up? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Is it good?
Good.
I turn Rick up and
Is that what you're looking for?
Morning. It's the next day, and we're going to finish up some things that we need to get done, like getting this corn in the freezer. We're going to put it in some food saver bags and put it in the freezer. Now, we don't blanch our corn, and we've never had any problems. I know some people say if you don't blanch it, texture could change, the taste would change. That's just how we do it. Now, Mama always blanched her corn, but she put it in regular freezer bags, and we put it in, what do you call those? Vacuum seal? Vacuum seal bags. And it's always worked out fantastic for us. That's what we've done for years. So we're going to work on that this morning, and then I probably need to try to make some pickles to preserve some more of these cucumbers because we have a ton of cucumbers right now. It's pickle making time, and we're gonna do spicy dill pickles. I've had a few people ask about a pickle recipe, and y'all, it's pretty easy. Just equal parts vinegar and water. For every cup of water, do a tablespoon of pickling salt and half a tablespoon of sugar. And we've got that heating up on the stove. And then as far as what you put in your jar, you can get creative with the spices. You could just put some dill in the jar with your cucumbers. And hey, you don't have to use cucumbers. You can pickle squash. And I have a bread and butter recipe that I use squash in. I'll link that down in the description box. But green beans, carrots. We're going to put some onion and garlic in this. But you can get creative with what spices you use as long as you got your brine right. So we're going to go ahead and start putting all of our cucumbers. We've got some jalapeno, garlic. Let me show you. Isn't that pretty? We've got some of our onion, jalapenos, garlic, cucumbers, some of our dill, lots more cucumbers. We're going to start getting this in jars.
I could probably do it, but ain't no reason to show off.
What you see us looking at here, we were all looking out the window because some redbirds had come to join us at the bird feeder, and we were admiring those. Thought I would share these flowers with you as well. It was Justin's mom's birthday, and Audrey went out and picked her some of our wildflowers and sunflowers that we've had growing. What a blessing that our children have had their hands on these. There's a rooster. Y'all heard him. My children have had their hands on these from the time they were seeds. What a beautiful gift to be able to give. And here's our pickles. We process these in a water bath canner for 15 minutes. You may have to adjust a little bit depending on your altitude. Rooster's talkative, y'all. You may have to adjust a little bit depending on your altitude, but we did 15 minutes. They were beautiful. Thank y'all so much for helping me get some things done. It's always good motivation for me when I bring you along. We love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.